of liked it. I don't know what it looked like, but whatever. See, she kind of liked it. Hey, I like you. Don't say the L word, please. Please don't say the L word. I just got here.
The next day.
Here comes the sun. Yeah. You wake up to the weak glare of sunlight streaming in through the small, high window in the wall. You can't remember your room having this kind of feature, or any hotel or motel room for that matter. And then yesterday comes crashing back to you. Yeah. You glance at the time to see that you slept into the afternoon. Yeah, that's real right there. Experiencing the accident yesterday must have left you tired out. I would have slept to the afternoon regardless. It just got better. Despite having been assured yesterday evening that you were free to do anything in the fridge, you still feel like you're imposing on the Pines family and try preparing as polite a guest breakfast as you can. Yeah, I'd be like that. You wash your dishes in the sink before you leave, and just as you're about to exit the kitchen, you bump into Ford. Oh no! Excuse. Oh,
Good morning. Something ain't right.
Here, yes, from yesterday, of course. You didn't forget.
Wait a damn minute.
What is with his hand? Why does he have 6 fingers? Is that normal? Is that supposed to be like that? Hold on, I gotta research. Oh, wait a minute. That's why he calls him Sixer or whatever. Oh, I get it now. Yes, and he actually, I was like, wait a minute, is this AI? Something? Is this a mistake? What happened? No, it's real. He has 6 fingers. Okay. For a good solid moment, Ford regards you in awkward silence. Okay, you can let it go now. I'm chilling with y'all. Okay, don't draw this out. Okay. I said don't draw it out, okay? Ford clears his throat. I believe Stanley's taking a look at your car outside. If you want to be there for it. Okay, I'll watch him. You give a nod and make to leave for real this time when Ford speaks up again. And Mango, I'm sorry again for that. Okay, I forgive you. It's being fixed. If I'd been smarter about, well, let's just say it's entirely my fault and you shouldn't worry about this at all. Okay, bro. I forgive you. It's okay. My car is being fixed. I mean, I'm chilling now. I don't really care no more. When it comes down to it, Stanley does have a knack for cars. I predict you'll be back on the road in a matter of weeks. Weeks? Weeks? What? That long? Okay. You can't keep the dismay off your face, and you can't really bring yourself to try to either. What am I going to do with weeks? Ford, who gone kind of uncomfortable and closed off when your face fell, recovers at the prospect of a question he can answer. Well, there's the town tour, of course. I guess you're right. And the mystery shack. Okay, it has food, right? But if you ask me, all that pales in comparison to... Hold on, do you hear that? Hear what? Ford turns to the kitchen doorway to investigate. I swear to God, Stan, if you're doing something stupid, it sounds like... The sound comes again, and this time you hear it as well. Oh, the squeal of a pig, followed by a pair of quick footsteps running down the stairs. Waddles tumbles past the open kitchen doorway and Mabel comes into view soon after, a few sheets of paper clutched in hand. Oh no. Ford steps quickly out of the kitchen and you follow to the doorway, getting there just in time to see the apparent tug of war between Mabel and her pig over a saliva-covered sheet of paper. Is that her homework? Oh no. The paper rips, and after nearly toppling backward from her efforts, Mabel recovers, snatching the scrap of ripped paper from Waddle's jaws and lifting both pieces up victoriously. Good lord. Ha ha! Ha ha! Mabel wins again. Now she's gotta find Grunkle Ford. He's right there. Ford, who'd run forward and held out a hand to steady his energetic child. This energy. I was like, his child, huh? This energetic child, which he'd been in danger of toppling over, now finds a number of crumpled sheets of paper shoved into his hands. Mabel tugs urgently at his coat. Grunkle Ford, you've got to help me. Oh God. Ford kneels down to face Mabel with a serious, though concerned look. Slow down, Mabel. What's the matter? Dipper found a stack of pages from your old from your old journals, and I walked in and Waddles ran up and started eating one because he must have been chewing on it to warn me, Grunkle Ford. Because look. Mabel takes the ripped halves of paper back from Ford's hands and joins them together, holding it up for Ford to see. I see. And you took it as a warning? Why? Yes, it says here that it eats small dogs, and Waddles is a small pig, but he sort of looks like a dog from far away, and Waddles must have feared for his life. Huh? Waddles seems to second this notion with a snort, or not, as it seems the pig is lounging adorably a short distance away on the hallway. You can't imagine what this dangerous predator could be. Some kind of wolf? Something bigger? You're certainly not so keen on staying anymore. Remember the pterodactyl I told you about? Waddles was so scared that time. I can't let him leave my side. Pterodactyl? You suppose pigs are allowed in museums around here? How about I finish that repellent I never got around to completing? That'll keep Waddles safe from harm. What are y'all talking about? Mabel flops down on the floor in relief. Okay. Grunkle Ford, you're an actual lifesaver. He almost took mine, but whatever. Waddles, you have nothing to fear. Ford chuckles, lifting himself out of the kneel and standing back up. Nice. Alright, I'll go get my recipe. Ford turns to leave, and you suddenly remember that with nothing better to do for the weeks that you're going to be here, it wouldn't hurt to get to know Ford. He seems to know what there is to do around town anyway, and you'll need that to not die of boredom in the first week. Or more pressingly, you could go check on your car and see what Stan's made of it so far. You're not exactly eager to face seeing your car in this side of the house again, though. What should you do? I'm gonna check on my car. After Ford leaves, Mabel rolls away with her pig towards the living room, and you head out of the house in search of Stan. The mystery shack should only have 4 main sides, but you feel like you've made your rounds past 5 of them for finally seeing your absolute wreck of a car. You swear it looks even worse than it did when you crashed it. Stan, what are you doing? I'm scared. Stan stands before it and hands on his hips as he looks at the large wooden S that has made his indent in the car's hood. I can just imagine how stupid that looks. How bad is it? Can't tell yet. Not till I get this letter off the hood. That S never did like to stay in place. Okay. Mystery hat, huh? Oh. Haha. Look, if you're going to insult me, why is that insulting? Oh, you were reading the sign. I'm fixing that later, alright? Just avert your eyes. Don't look at it. It's not that serious, Dan. Relax. You know what? I'm bored. I have nothing to do. I'm gonna help him. I guess we should fix it as soon as possible then. Oh no. I feel something in my soul. I'm not liking this. Sounds good to me. Give me a hand. No. No, I'm talking about give me a hand. Give me a hand, would ya? Oh no. Stan directs you to help him push the wooden S off the car. It stalls a little in its own dent, but with another form shoved, its end meets the ground. Oh, cool. Stan gives it another push with a grunt and it tips, falling completely to the ground with a whomp. Okay, cool. Now that it's free of its burden, Stan lifts up the distant hood of the car to take a look inside. He hums and hugs and rubs a hand over his chin in thought. Well, that's double overs. Yeah, I know. walking over to his toolbox and grabbing a tool before walking back. Still assessing the damage. Yeah, this one's gonna take a while. You've got parts that need replacing, not to mention she's not gonna look so hot after this. Not unless Ford's got the tech squirreled away somewhere that can smooth out these dents. You know what you can do? Get some hot water in the plunger? Do that. Do something. I don't care what you gotta do. The more he tells you of the situation, the more this all sinks in. You're really stuck here. Stan spots your worried frown. Yeah. Hey, Mango, right? You know my name. Stop playing. Look, I know how this sounds, but with me on the job, you'll be all set and back on the road, or back on that road in no time. Ford said weeks. Weeks. Okay, weeks. That's a long time. You think so? No, I'm not doing that. Kid, I know. Kid? Okay, that's strange. I've even got a plan to get those replacement parts of yours. Might not be able to clean up all these scruff marks after I'm done, but she'll run. Okay, buy me a new car. And hey, so maybe you gotta stay a couple of days. So what? There are worse places to get stranded, believe me. No, he's got a point.
No, he's got a point.
He's got a point. I could have been kidnapped for sure, so I'll let it slide. In fact, I even say the mystery shack is the best place to get stranded. We got all tons of stuff for people just passing through. Merchandise, magic, mystery, any other M-words, mayhem. You get the idea. Yeah. Stan tosses the tool in his hand back into the toolbox, exchanging it for another. He works for a while longer in your silence. Metallic clinks and the original heavy breath, all that mixes in with the sounds of the outdoors. Oh, I can imagine that. You stand by, awkward, uncomfortable, and a little useless. What am I gonna do? I don't know how to fix a freaking broken car. Can I help with anything? You know what? I probably would say that in real life, because like I feel like just standing here, I'm just watching this man. Know anything about cars? No, not really. Change your oil, check the brakes, change your tires, check the air pressure in the shower. That's all really all. Pretty much. Put gas in the car. No. Stan straightens, cracks his back, and sets down a tool before leaning casually against the nearest road-bearing surface. He wipes his forehead and lets his hands fall to his waist, and gives you an assessing look. Okay. How about collages? Tall tales? Improv? What does this have to do with... Yeah, I think I can handle that, but what's... That's exactly what I would say, but what does that have to do with this? Okay. You gesture at your stranded car. Held in limbo between life and death by nothing other than Stan Pine's car expertise and a little luck. Nothing. I was planning on having you help me help Seuss around the shack. A favor for a favor. What do you say? A favor for a favor? Okay. Well, it's more interesting than helping Ford with his pest problem. You accept, for sure. Alright, follow me. I bet. You follow Stan back into the mystery shack, passing by the showroom and getting a glimpse of an energetic figure leading a flock of tourists through a veritable sea of obviously fabricated oddities. Okay. You hear the words, and this is the ninth wonder of the world, right in the mystery shack. It's what makes this place world famous, dudes. Cool. Oh, that must be Seuss then. Stan notices your pace slowing as you listen and tosses an explanation back for you. That's Seuss. Okay. During operating hours, he's the mystery shack's one and only Mr. Mystery. I told him he didn't have to keep the shack running while he's on vacation. But the kid's got a passion for the role. Let me see what this dude looks like. You interested in this kind of stuff? I guess. I was thinking about going on a tour. It feels weird now that you're staying at a tourist trap though. And you were kind of going to poke fun at the exhibits. Hard to do when you have to live around your tour guide. It's fine really. Nah, I think I want to give you a tour of the place. You'll get one from the founder himself. You ever hear one of my plugs on the radio? No. You weren't really paying attention to the radio during the drive, just taking in the Oregon scenery. See the signs pointing to this place for over a mile down the road? Again, you were pretty occupied with the Oregon scenery, but you guess you did see some signs with question marks on them. That's some big advertising. Just seeing what works. Bumper stickers, huh? Ha, still got one on board. Anyway, follow me, folks. Well, folk, get ready to be amazed. Stan starts leading you back the way you came. You trail behind him, a little skeptical, but definitely curious. Didn't you say the founder would lead this tour? Is Seuss the founder? Stan laughs. What? No! I'm the founder. Built this place from the ground up. Well, metaphorically speaking, I mean the house was here, and the junk was here. But I was the one who spun this place into a wondrous house of mysterious junk. Cool, Stan. Stan gestures with his arms like he's smoothing out a rainbow. You're not very impressed. I honestly don't care. I just need something to do. Prepare to be amazed. You're still not very impressed, but his energy gets you hoping you'll be amazed anyway. There's a tour group in the showroom right now, so I'll be taking you in a different cycle that completely misses them. We're starting in the gift shop. You enter the gift shop, a simple room crowded top to bottom with the standard tourist souvenirs and merchandise. You see t-shirts with question marks, mugs with question marks, and pretty much everything has question marks. Bro, I don't want to see this crap. In one corner of the room stands a lumpy attempt of a statue, labeled the founder, recognizable as Stan only by the nose and glasses. Where? Did you say a statue? This room usually comes after I butter the customers up to buying things, but since you're staying a while, I'll have plenty of time to sell you stuff later. Take a look around. If you see an impulse buy, make it. Nothing like trusting your instincts. Oh god. Founder statue, Aztec calendar, freezer full of ice goods, pyramid of mugs, employee of every month, pine tree hat, t-shirt, jar of eyeballs. What do I want? Should I say that? The founder statue of the Aztec calendar. Founder statue, Aztec calendar,
2,000 years later.
I'm gonna go with the founder statue. Yeah, should have asked Babel to carve it. You gotta admit that every version of me's got a charming smile, though. I guess so. Take a look around. Again? If you see... What? I thought... Okay, Aztec calendar. I absolutely know how to read that thing, and you should buy it. Okay, I'm done looking. You sure? Well, I think I hear the tour group heading out of the showroom anyway. I don't get it. No refund! Huh? Behold. Now, most tourists don't appreciate nature's artistic genius. By which I mean my artistic genius, because I remember you're gonna help me out today. Okay. You don't think of a money-making wonder like the Sasquatch by having a boring 9-to-5 office job. You think it up when you wonder, why hasn't anyone found the Sasquatch? Could it be that its name has been mispronounced this whole time? Anyway, just let me know when you've soaked up enough inspiration from this room, cause you're gonna need to use it right at okay. There isn't much. What am I supposed to do with this? All right, come on. You're gonna see what makes this place the Mystery Shack instead of just the shack. We're making another attraction for the showroom. How about you get back to fixing my car? You follow Stan through the living room to the kitchen. where stuffing and animal parts are strewn across a surface to your left. Is that a rat? Oh my god. Stan pulls out a thick needle in a pool of thread, and as an afterthought adds a couple of nails and hammers to the pile. It seems a little unsanitary to do this right across from the fridge. I know his hands are dirty. I know his under his fingernails are dirty as crap too, and has the potential to look almost gruesome if it weren't so oddly cartoonish. I guess so. He steps up to the workspace and pulls out the googly eyes that have been glued over the lifeless, glassy ones typical of taxidermy. Okay. Mabel's contributions to the craft project remain firmly intact. Okay, cool. Nice. I don't care. Huh, that's what I get for letting Mabel bring her stash of scrapbooking supplies. That's one more thing to add to the backstory. Backstory? What? You don't really think tourists are dumb enough to believe that the thing you're selling them is what you tell them it is, just like that, do ya? I don't know, bro. Cause if you do, you'll be set to do business in Gravity Falls. Anywhere else though, customers take a little more work. Okay. See, every good piece comes with some kind of story, or if you're Poindexter, some kind of lore. Oh, he's using the Gen Z words now, huh? Horror stories work perfectly well because with enough suggestion, people can always find ways to spook themselves. Done it for years. It's kind of an art. Stan appears nonchalant, but you can see a quiet pride within him. Yeah, I know. Sounds easy, sounds hard. I mean, I guess. That's why I'm here, to make sure you do it right. You're still doing all the work though. Okay. You said you've done this for years? Always had a knack for it, even when I was a kid. Sure, there was a little learning curve involved, and I've had a few unhappy customers over the years. Stan pauses seemingly to reminisce, and the big smile grimace on his face tells you he's probably had many unhappy customers. But I mostly run a great business on telling lies. I mean stories. You're learning from a true master, kid. So why don't you run this place anymore? You're still part of this place? What was your original vision for the shack? Stan's grin melts into something softer, maybe a little bittersweet. Oh no. My brother wanted to drag me off on a trip with him. Couldn't say no, and I couldn't just close the place, so I left it all to Sue's. Okay. He practically grew up in this place, you know. Definitely wouldn't have entrusted it to Wendy. Who is Wendy? She's usually the cashier around here in the summer. It's weird having to explain all this to you. I keep thinking you already know this. How could you think that? Liv just got here. You were like you're still part of this place. You can take a man out of the mystery shack. We can never take the mystery out of a man. Oh, specifically me, which is why I'm back to work, even though I don't have to. 30 years of the same routine will do that to you, I guess. What was your original vision? Vision? Make money. What other vision do you need? Interesting. But over the years, sure, I've used the mystery line for advertising. Who isn't curious? Who doesn't want to be amazed? Kids are the most skeptical of the bunch though, let me tell you. Once they hit about 8 or 9, they love trying to prove it's all fake. Then they get older and realize there's nothing good left in the world unless you pretend there is, and everyone pretends along with you because they're all desperate. That's really sad. Stan turns his attention back to the workspace, and you notice once more the daunting selection of items that lay on the table. It's not the number, but the variety that makes you unsure of how you're going to craft something out of this. Yeah, I don't know what you're going to do with this stuff. Surprise me. Stan wants us to decide to, you guess, do some work of his own. You're glad he's not going to watch it the whole way through. Yeah, I do not like being watched when I'm doing something. It makes me feel like I'm going to mess up the whole thing somewhere. How are you going to approach this? Piece together as many matching parts as you can find. Piece together as many disparate parts as you can find. Keep things a nice mix of match and mismatch. Yeah, let's do that. Now, how should you keep these parts attached? Use some hand stitching and really tie this all together. Use a stapler, it's faster. Hammer and nails, obviously. Now, let's do something cute. Okay, you have a base to work off of. What next? Add some sculpted details. Comb some soda fur to accent the googly eyes. Just call it that. Dang. I don't know, I feel like covering the fur would like make it look messy. Let's add some sculpted details. Hey Stan, I'm finished. Hey, not bad, Mango. Not bad at all. Anyways, Stan ships your amalgam aloft triumphantly. Dang, I'm scared. So what's the story here? Give it to me.
Help me! Help me!
How do you want to approach this? More fact than fiction, more fiction than fact. Let's have fun! This is a fish quirking, a fish swirl shaking. Stan nods appraisingly. Sounds like you got the hang of this. Okay, okay! Alright, this thing is about to close. To show ready as it'll... Oh, this thing is about to close this... Yeah. Wait here a sec. Stan carries the showpiece. Why am I about to say snow piece? I can't do this. Out of the room. After a few moments, you hear his footsteps return and he comes into the room with 2 cans of pit cola. Can I have some? Stan sets one down on the dining table. His condensation starting a slow drip onto the table surface. Ew, I don't like that. He waves you over to join him. Then you slide into the seat across from him. Why? Nothing like a cold one to finish up the day. Cheers. Wait, I have a cup.
Never let you fall alone.
Anyway, he picks up his can, gesturing towards you with it as he leans leisurely back in his chair. And you watch as he takes a sip. It's a No! It's a nice looking sip and now you're staring. I can't. This is some bull crap. You pull open your own can and pop it open. I hope you did not see me. So, got any questions for me? Do not ask me that. Do not ask me that. What am I gonna ask this man? Talking tends to ease me into a new place. Same I do for you. No. So, you got any questions for me? I want to know about you since I'm talking to you. So, tell me about yourself. I don't know nothing about you anyway, so I'm getting to know you like right here in this game. Stan laughs nervously. Oh, come on, don't do that. You're already making me nervous. What is it? No, please stop. Please, I just want to get to know you. What is this, a first date? Sir, please stop. Please, I'm just trying to get to know you. You asked me to ask you questions, I'm doing it. Don't make this weird. Like, I'm already trying not to pull over you. I would not say this down, by the way. I would never say that part. I'm trying not to pull over you as best I can. But anyway, I just want to get to know you. It's not crazy. I'm Pine, Stan Pines, Imaginator, town darling, used to be proprietor of the Mystery Shack. Where were you born? What's your favorite color? What food do you like to eat? What are your hopes and dreams? Like, what are your hobbies besides this bullcrap that you be doing over here? Where do you see yourself in 40 years? Probably dead, but whatever. He pauses and stays paused. You give him an expectant look that wants him to continue, and he clears his throat, nervous. Why are you nervous? Why? What, you were serious? I don't get this often. The longest I can get people to listen to me is when I'm selling them something. And even then, it's tough luck. Dang. It be tough like that. People don't want to hear nothing you got to say. It's like, I got you. Let's listen. The last time someone listened to me, they tried to eat me. Can you believe that? Who tried to eat you? I'm scared. I barely got much meat left on me. Looks like he's lying, but maybe you gotta take the coat off first. Wait. You know what? We'll say that for another time. We gotta keep it in the mood. Stop. And keep going. You can't just end it there. Stan gives an uncertain smile, which becomes a full-on grin, and he laughs. I feel like I'm flirting. It feels like we're flirting with each other. It's kind of weird. Alright, I'll tell you. So you see, there's this irresistible thing called revenge. Now we're getting somewhere interesting. Stan tells you a tale of a road trip, a mountain full of mummies, and a woman who was secretly a spider.
Huh?
What kind of madness? You don't believe a word of it, but you find yourself enjoying it anyway. He's doing that bullcrap again, but at least he's being interesting. Stan knows how to hold his audience in a decent suspense, so he seems to light up whenever you laugh at the right parts, running along with you. Oh, that's so cute. No, I'm not falling for this man. Before today, you've never even heard of Mr. Mystery before, but now you feel like you're really seeing something special here, one-on-one with the man himself. So, you got any questions for me? Let's ask about your brother. Is Fort usually like that? He's probably gonna say yes. You mean trying to fix what ain't broken and end up making trouble? Yeah. Nah, he was the good twin growing up. Oh, surprise. You were the troublemaker, I can tell. You had to be. Somebody had to do it. Stan laughs. You have no idea. What did you do? So you got any questions for me about your past? You're really interested in me? Or do you ask everyone these kinds of questions? It depends. Well, I'm trying to flirt with this man, right? No, I'm not trying to flirt with him. I'm just trying to get to know him. But I feel like I get to know him a lot more if I say, like, I'm mainly interested in you. Are we counting, like, people in real life or the game only? Well, if we're counting just from the game, I'm only interested in him because that's what I downloaded the game for, to talk to him specifically. So I'm mainly interested in you. Alright, ever heard of smuggling pugs? No? Exactly. That's because every one of this is good at keeping secrets. Really good. So what am I telling you now? I'm out of the business. I don't care. This absolutely isn't so that the authorities question you. You'll get false information that leads them off my trail. Oh, okay. Right. Stan loads you up with false information that may or may not contain kernels of truth within them. It's surprisingly hard to tell whether the crazier parts are embarrassment or the real deal. Okay, so if I actually do get in a relationship, not that this will happen, but if I were to get in a relationship with you, I would hope that you wouldn't lie to me. Like liars. I do not lie to me. Tell me the truth. Don't be playing my face. Don't be cheating and say, oh my god, I would never do that to you, honey. Don't do that bull crap, okay? Alright, cool. So, you got any questions for me? Yeah, about the exhibits. The showroom already seemed full when I saw it earlier. Why make more? Tourists love variety. Put up a sign advertising a new attraction that'll come pouring through the doors. Yeah, I can feel that. When I started this place, I didn't think I, like making these. Used to be just another thing that made money. Now I'm stuck with it. Guess 30-something years of routine would do that to a man. Yeah, you said that already. Stan sounds rough, but it's a fond gruffness. Sixer says keeping familiar habits helps too, so I kept it up. Okay, by the way, why does he have 6 fingers? I need to know this right now. Why does he have 6 fingers? And why? You don't have 6 figures. Why does he specifically have that? You think I could sell some of these as art pieces? Yeah, I guess. People buying and hearing your lies and stuff. Yeah, I could play him up to buyers and sell them at more ridiculous prices than I usually would. Why does he remind me of Sans? This is something Sans would do, wouldn't it? I don't know. Something about it. Don't tell me I haven't. No, wait, no. I'd buy one. Oh, we're doing that. I'm holding you to that. Stan tips his head back to get that final sip of pet. Then he sits his empty can down with an air of finality. Okay. Well, Mango, you did good for your first try. If you feel like helping me around again sometime, returning the favor on the card, let me know. You nod as Stan gets up to leave when you remember something. Wait, I still owe you for the price of admission, right? For the tour earlier? Nah, don't worry about it. Oh no. See, we're already starting to. We're like this. Like, we're not completely. Oh wait, we're not completely folded yet, but we're folding. Okay, we're folding. No, gives me something to hold over you if I need it. Don't do that, please. He says that, and he leaves. But even from what little you've seen of him, you feel like Stan's not the type to really hold that over you. At least not for anything serious. I would hope not. This tourist trap might have more to offer you than you thought. It's like we're made for each other. You can be taking tips. You're good at this. Okay, yeah. See this? See, they're right. Like right there. This is us. Okay, we're gonna leave it right here. Let me save really quick. This is really good. I'm so scared. We will be back next time with the next episode of this because I really have to see where this goes. Okay, that triangle looks like that stupid triangle. You see that in the window? That looks like that stupid thing. That's from Gravity Falls, right? I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I'm gonna definitely be playing this again sometime. Don't know when, but we definitely play this again. I gotta see where me and Sam end up. Okay. Please share this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, you know. Share the video around. Tell me what you think about stands if you will fall for stands, okay? Stand, huh? Why does it say stands? I keep calling them stands because that's the name of the title. Would you fall for stand? Would you fold? He kinda cute. The teeth though, I don't know. He got the get that big. But he's an old man. I don't know. I should have expected this, but I like his vibe. He's kind of annoying, but I like him. Okay, leave a comment what you want to see next. If you think Stan is fine. Rate him on a scale of 0 to 10. From a scale of 0 to 10, how fine is he? Let me know. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.